Yo.
Okay, so next week.
So yeah, next week, like, say you win head of household, or say Zach wins head of household. Like, what are your guys' plans here?
Well, I think the same as what we discussed earlier, just backdoor Bobby. I think
Yeah,
that's the way to go.
but pawn wise.
Pawn wise?
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. What do you think? Like, because that's what you're in the same mindset, right? Too. You want to do that. I think that's the way to, like, if you
To
win.
backdoor. Oh, absolutely.
Backdoor Bobby.
Yeah.
So I think Godfrey's a given.
That's
right?
what I was gonna say.
Godfrey's easy
And
pawn.
who?
The other one is hard. We could go.
I say Pilar.
Pilar, yeah.
I say Pilar. I was thinking Godfrey and Pilar.
Also, too, other person who would be a pawn. Ooh, we could spin it and be like, I just no, you're a pawn. I'm sorry. Like, just need strong competitors. Another person we can throw up, Willow, just because I don't know, but she's talking.
yeah.
She's talking game with everybody.
You're right.
Today she's like, yeah, Sarah are working with Johnny, so we need to be aware of that. Like, we need to, like, they're the targets next week. But then she's like, but then we got to worry about Kevin. Like, she's all over the place. Like, she's just trying to, like, try and cover her own ass and just throw everybody's names under
I
the
never
bus.
told her I was working with Johnny, so I don't know why she gets that
No,
idea.
it's because I think,
She knows that I'm not working with
I know from last week, I think she's trying to put it in my head maybe just to, because she doesn't know how close we are. But I think just based on, just because that's what Bruno was saying last week, so I think that's just like, I guess she thinks maybe
Oh,
I
apparently
think that.
there's an all-girl alliance.
I know, right? So stupid.
So that's what she's been saying.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
To Sarah, so.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think she'd be an easy pawn, and also like nobody would be like, obviously she would be upset, but everybody would understand, because I think everybody at this point understands that she's kind of talking game with everybody.
Yeah.
And she'd be an easy pawn. So I think Godfrey and Willow for me.
She would be.
Pilar too, because Pilar, she's like,
Pilar would be like, oh, like, I don't like the block, but it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
She would be easier to forgive.
100%.
Forgive
Yeah, it's
whoever
forgive
put her
us.
up.
Exactly. But
That's what I'm thinking, but you're right.
But yeah, and did you hear Bobby after the veto ceremony? He's like, was anybody else super comfortable during that whole thing? I'm like, you asshole. Like, are you kidding me right now?
He drives me bonkers.
He drives me insane. He's like, was I the only one feeling comfortable? I'm like,
Yeah, well, you know what? You should never feel comfortable in this house. Ever. That's rule number one.
Rule number one.
Never feel comfortable.
No, so, yeah.
See, that type of arrogance.
I know, it's a joke. It's stupid. I can't believe it.
It's not okay to sit there and like think you're that comfortable.
I'm so comfortable. See you later, Bobby.
What did he say? He basically said something similar, but like he didn't say it, but it was like the tone of it. It was basically like, well, I knew if there was a decision, like, obviously.
I'm okay. Yeah, he's saying to me today, or yesterday, he says to me, he's like, yo, he's like, so if you win HOH, what are you going to do? I was like, oh, well, I was like, I guess, you know.
And you could just say, I'm going to put up
Kevin, backdoor Kevin. That's what I told him.
Backdoor Kevin.
That's what I said to him.
Oh, yeah, because he's working with Willow.
And that's the thing, exactly. So that's what I said. Good to go.
Okay.
So yeah, so I told him that. So hopefully.
Oh, backdoor Kevin?
Well, I told him that I'm going to backdoor Kevin. Told Bobby that I backdoor Kevin. So that way, when I put up 2 pawns, he'll be like, oh, good job, man. That's great. And then a power veto ceremony. Use a power veto. Be like,
Bobby.
well, this person has been in an alliance that I've not been a part of from the beginning of this game. And they're a big threat in competitions. And that's why, Bobby, you need to call Bobby.
Yes.
And then he'll be like, oh.
Awesome.
So funny. So, yeah.
We're just talking about like next week, but like pawn wise, because I was like just kind of seeing where his head was at with like
what to do.
Because to backdoor Bobby,
Godfrey,
right? You got to put up people.
Godfrey, Willow,
I
Godfrey,
thought
Peely.
Godfrey and Pilar.
Yeah, any combo of those 3 is fine.
Yeah.
Godfrey is a must though. Godfrey is the easiest pawn.
He said
because he'll go to sleep.
He said Willow.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, Willow's just saying that you guys are like working with Johnny and that you're targets, and we need to watch out for both of you guys.
Yeah, I know. And the good news is though that Willow really trusts you.
I know, which is great.
That's perfect.
It's great because Willow thinks I'm a free agent and I'm a floater. Everyone thinks I'm a floater.
That's great.
Which is so good.
That's good game.
And they don't know that I'm just gonna run to you guys and tell you everything.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
I mean, we're working all angles of this house, right?
I know. So we're good.
And now that Bruno's made this like pretty official, do you know what I mean? I feel like he'll talk to me about some stuff. I don't know how much I can trust him, but
he trusts you. Well, he said to you beginning of this week that like you were safe, right? And then he said the same thing to me.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't have anyone else in this game. I trust you with everything.
He knows he
and
doesn't.
Yeah, and he's
I don't
trying
even
to play
think
that
he
angle with
truly.
you too.
I don't think he even truly trusts Bobby
Well,
and
let's keep
Godfrey.
him thinking that until
Yeah.
he'll win again.
Yeah, and that's
He will
why,
win again.
That's why he's very dangerous, and that is why
He
he
will
needs
win
to go
again.
home. I love the guy, but he needs to go. Another thing I was thinking the other day, I don't want him here for the jury, not because voting or anything for me, but for him personally. He needs to go home to his wife and his kids if he's going to be going home
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He'll
soon.
be he'll
He
be
should go,
a
'cause
wreck
if he's
in
in
jury.
Can you imagine? He's in jury for 6 weeks. His game is over. And he has to sit home and wait. Like, that would suck.
Still
Yeah.
absolutely no
Right?
contact.
He can't do anything, no contact, nothing. His son has clubfoot, might have to have surgery. He has no idea what's going on. So if he's not going to win this game, we should at least do him the courtesy of sending him home before the jury,
I
so then he can
completely
see his
agree.
family.
Yeah.
So that's why, ideally, next couple of weeks, I think he's got to go. And just because he's so, like, we can't trust him. He's very, again, he's saying
But
stuff
he could win the
saying
next
stuff to all of
HOH
us.
that
Exactly.
he can play,
If he, yeah, exactly. He's
which
very
would
dangerous.
lead him right into jury.
Very dangerous. Exactly. So hopefully.
Well, we have no control over that, right?
No, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it because it's a huge possibility. So
Mhm.
we have to. It's good that he thinks that we're floaters and everybody thinks I'm useless, which is perfect.
They do
I
actually
am
think
kind of
you're
useless.
Yeah, it's true. Everyone's like, oh yeah, Sarah sucks. Sarah can't do any comps. Do you see who quit that competition? And I was like, okay.
good.
No,
That's
and
good.
just wait, like for mental comps, we're gonna crush it. If it's like one of the days of like so good. We gotta have a good study sesh too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good study
Yeah,
sesh coming.
for
like,
sure.
Yeah, because the
For
next
sure, for
HOH
sure.
could be that, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking because we haven't had anything like that yet.
But
So
if Willow gets in people's ear about me,
and
And
B
me.
Yeah.
and B, yeah, then
like,
we're in trouble. Or any of us. Who knows? Has she been saying my name? No.
no, she said she trusts you.
She said she trusts me. Okay, perfect. So she trusts me, but yeah, it's stupid.
I trust Bruno more than I trust Willow, and that says a lot.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is with Bruno, like B was just saying to me, he's like, okay, these are my cards. Here you
He's
go.
predictable, like
Yeah,
Bobby. Like
yeah,
Bobby
absolutely.
says,
Like-
"This is what I'm gonna do." Bobby sticks to it.
Willow-
Bruno says, "This is what I'm gonna do." He stuck to
yeah,
it.
Willow, you have no clue what she's doing. No clue. Not as big of a threat in the comps, but she's saying to
I
everybody.
think she could be.
She is.
She's just playing.
She's
it.
just
fine.
waiting to pull it out.
And she's probably throwing all these competitions because
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I think she was saying that to me today. She's like, oh well, I don't even know if I need to win the next HOH because I'm sitting. We're in such a good
Anyone who
spot. She was
says
saying that
that
to me.
has
She was
been
saying that.
throwing cards.
She was saying that to me too. She's like, yeah, we're in a good spot. We don't need to win HOH. Everyone is good with us for now. Why do anything? And I was like, well, yeah, okay. In my head, I'm like,
The
no,
thing
I'm
is,
going
like,
for HOH.
if you win it, would you still be willing to put up Willow?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I don't care.
Because you want to keep that trust with her.
I do, but at the same time,
We can't-
you have that. If I do it, I look like the bad guy, but like you guys will still have trust with her, and
Exactly.
it's like, and if I'm straight up with
That's
her,
the whole point of this.
and if I'm straight up with her and be like, well, you're a pawn, you have nothing to worry about. Everybody loves you in the game, and that's why you're not going home. And I
Yeah.
need to play it like that. It's okay. Is it gonna hurt it a bit? Yeah, but guess what? Like that's
This
what I have to
is
do.
this is a game.
And
But
we
again,
kind of went out there a little bit, and me especially, I got put out there with Johnny, but I have to come back in, start talking to God and Bobby and Bruno
Exactly.
and be closer with them, because
Yeah.
right now I'm the only one.
That's not
Yeah.
on the outside. 100%. You have to. This week, get back in with those
I'm
guys in
gonna-
case they win
I
again.
already kind of talked to God, and I feel
Perfect.
like he.
Yeah, Godfrey's, he's easy to work on. Just like give him the eyes and he'll be like, whoa. Like he's like, no, he's out to lunch, like I've said millions of times. But the
I
reason
don't,
why
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
Again,
underestimate him.
I don't underestimate
out to
him at
lunch,
all.
but yes, don't
And
underestimate.
he has targets.
He does.
Who are his targets?
He told me, you too. I asked him last night. He's like,
Well, he
yo
told
man,
me
if I win HOA,
the boys,
Zach and
Zach and Bobby.
yeah,
That's what Godfrey said.
not Bobby.
Zach and Kev.
Yeah,
Yeah, he told me, you too. He's like, yo man, if I win HOA,
but that's his game.
what
His
do I
game
do?
is that's his game.
So,
is the
but
G
here's the
game.
thing. I bet you he's gonna keep throwing them too, because he has no reason to win,
Because that is his game, is to just play everybody.
and just play like he's an idiot,
So he's
and
not
get to
gonna win.
Final Five or
He's not.
3, and then start winning.
He's
and
playing
then-
the Victoria game.
Yeah.
He says it.
Yeah, and that's why he's got to go home soon, sooner rather than later. But we're aware of it. We know, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna last.
But at the
Bobby
same
this
time,
week and
later rather than sooner, if he's
if
not, you know what I mean?
yeah, he's down the road.
Of the,
Yes, of that group.
we got to keep
Bobby,
getting the heads of the snake.
Bobby, Bruno, Willow, those three. Then from there, Godfrey. Then we can worry about the couples.
yeah.
Or
Do we
keep
have
Godfrey and then worry about the couples. Pull Godfrey in.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right?
I don't know. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think what do you get? I was talking to Sarah about this earlier. What are you thinking about? Kev, Peely, Zach, and Ashley. Are you worried about that at all? Or no? Because I think for now I think it's an asset. It's huge. It's an advantage because
For now, yeah.
Because with the Purple Cobras, we have basically
Which
we have
were-
the 5 plus we're gonna have those 2 extra votes. So we basically have 7 votes.
Yeah.
So basically, no matter what worst case scenario, 2 of us go up the block. We always have 5 votes.
But that didn't work for us this week,
Yeah.
and we
No.
had more numbers.
No, that is true. So
Right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, that is true. But just saying, I think for now it can help us, and then down the road.
no, it
decide what
has
to
to,
do,
but
right?
we just have to make it work for us.
Yeah, as long as we here stick together,
Yeah.
it's very important, very important. And then we can decide what we want to do.
It's just frustrating because I don't really feel like they're playing this game.
Who, like both of them, like all of them?
Yeah. Well, them. Like Pilar and Ashley. Like they
Oh,
get
the
spent.
girls,
I feel
yeah,
like
no,
they
they're-
get to like float by.
But that's works in our favor.
Yeah,
as
It
well.
does
them
work
do
in our
that.
favor,
Let them
but
do
it's
that.
still
It's a free
irritating.
vote. It is. It's
They're just
annoying.
getting like brought
a free
along.
pass, and that's okay. Because you think like that's fine. Let them do that. And
They're
we'll
good
take them
girls,
on.
though.
They're,
I
they're
do
nice,
like
they're
them.
great girls.
And those are the type of people we need around.
Yeah.
But you're right. What we may need at a certain point, one more, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's where
But
Godfrey-
that's so far in advance.
far. We don't need to worry about that at all right now. But yeah, those 3 names I mentioned.
But they
that's
just
where
need
they
to
want
watch themselves because, I mean, there is a chance that Bobby could win.
HOH.
Yeah.
And if he wins, then
Then what?
if he wins, he's backdooring Kevin.
For sure.
He's putting up 2 pawns and he's backdooring Kevin.
For sure.
So he'll probably put up you guys or me and one of you, like some combination of the
I
3
highly
of us.
doubt he'll put you up.
He could.
It's more like he's about the easy way out.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's about.
Oh, Brittnee.
You've already
You
been
were-
up there.
And you nominated me, so I'll
Yeah.
nominate you again.
That's an emotional game, Bobby.
No, but you know what? Here's the thing though with Bobby is winning HOH was so bad for that terrible speech. Believe it or not, he might throw it this week because he thinks
I really hope so.
He's so damn comfortable.
He
I was
doesn't
saying
have
to Pete-
anyone to throw it to this time. I don't know if he's so comfortable anymore.
Godfrey.
Godfrey,
But
Zach-
Godfrey's not going to win. They're
Zach-
both going to throw it.
Zach is working on it.
Yeah, Zach's
Zach's working on it. He's working on it. He
Okay, well,
said
that's
that he
good.
thinks he's going to try to convince him to throw it. And if Bobby throws it, and I talked to Willow today, Willow sounds like she's going to throw it. The only person we need to worry about is Godfrey in this HOH.
gonna throw
And
it
if it's
too.
a mental one, and he's going to throw it because he has no reason to get blood on his hands at this point because nobody's worried
Zach will
about it.
just be like, I'll be the person to get blood on my hands
Exactly,
this week.
yeah.
And they'll be like, okay, Zach.
Exactly.
That sounds like a great idea.
And then Bobby's going to go home. It's going to be great.
That
And
honestly would be
yeah.
ideal.
That would be ideal. And I was saying to Pete earlier, after the HOH, Bobby said, he's such an idiot. He says after, he's like, was anybody else really comfortable during that whole thing? Everybody looked all stressed out.
Can you believe that?
Can you believe he said
During
that?
the veto thing?
Rule
After the
number
veto.
1, never be too comfortable in
Yeah,
the Big Brother house.
yeah. That's what he said after the veto ceremony. It's like,
Oh, he was like
dude.
playing around with me and being like, I'll give you another go just because, like he was saying that stuff to me. I was like, I wanted to gun and
God.
Turn around and shoot him. Oops, sorry, Bobby, I shot you in the face.
shove it where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be hilarious. But yeah, I think if somebody from our side, from Purple Cobras, wins HOH this week.
Which we're Purple Cobras.
Purple
now,
Cobras,
if
yes,
you
I
guys
know.
are-
We got
yeah.
this stamp. We got the stamp of approval. We're
Oh,
officially.
we do?
We
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Okay, then
But-
we should be Purple
We're
Cobras
Purple
because I
Cobras, it's
can't
enough.
keep track of this
I
octagon,
know, and then the
octagon,
shape changes.
pentagon,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Purple Cobras. We got the stamp of approval.
Okay.
So if we can keep the Purple Cobras in the house, it's good to go. Good to freaking go. What's up, Johnny?
Okay.
Baby.